Good morning everyone. I hope you all are well, and in this video I'm going to break down what's going on market and how we can plan the trades according to this market. So let's get begin. If we see in BTC, we can see in daily time frame, let me show you. In daily time frame we can see these are all liquidities that is literally hunting. I was planning from here. Yes, I'm in the trade from at least from this level. I would tell you this was the level 92.33. Let me show you in the other side. This is the level where I am in. Actually I was entered from this level. This was the 4-hour level, and I entered from this level 92,418, almost this level. So this was the trade, and I am planning to this liquidity is almost 80,000. So let's see what's happened. But right now let's see what you can do for the trades. We can see BTC is still going down, and these are all liquidities are pending. If you can see, these are all liquidities are pending. But let's see, this is already broken. Now you have to find for short side. If you find any opportunity to go short, then you should in short. I would not recommend for buy side because market is literally bearish and market can hunt at any point. So if you find any opportunity to go short, then let me show you how you can plan the trades. In 15 minutes it is going, and these are all liquidities. Okay, downside, if we find like this, then go downside. Okay, and SL should you manage because market is too volatile, so you have to manage your SL too. So, and your target would be this all levels, these all levels like 80,000. Let's see what can happen. Market can consolidate at this point, but let's see. Let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum is the same as BTC. I was talking about this a long ago. So this was the, let me show you in daily time frame. In daily time frame we can see market is hunting these all liquidities. Okay, let me remove these things. These are the levels. Okay, market is going down, and as like BTC you can see these are the liquidity levels. So you can think this can be a demand zone, but this is not a proper demand zone because lots of liquidities is down here. So I would not recommend it. BTC is also very bearish, and just like BTC, if you find any opportunity to go downside in shorter time frame, then find a valid supply zone where you can enter, then go downside and hunt all those liquidities in downside. I would not recommend you to go upside until you find anything like valid break of structure and do some retracement thing, then you can go upside. But this is not gonna be a good trade. Let's see if it's happened, then you can plan, but until then you have to wait. Whenever you find any short side opportunity, then go downside. This is for Ethereum. Let's talk about what's going on gold. Gold is let me show you. Gold is also bullish, but let's see what is going on right now. In daily time frame we can see this is one of the supply levels, but it's already broken. So this is the level. This is a 4-hour supply levels. Let me show you. This is also broken, so you can see these are all I mean long side trend from here. I already told you in my previous videos. So I would hold this trade until it's gonna hit these all levels. Let's see. I've already booked my profit, and I'm planning to go upside from this level. But let's see. Right now, if we see in 30 minutes, we can see not a great. These are not really good supply. Good demand zone is in here. These are all liquidities. If it comes here, we can find, but let's see what can happen. I was even planning for such a for scalp from this level, but it doesn't come to this level, so I didn't trade here. So let's see what can happen. Market is still bullish, but for a shorter time frame you can plan for such trade too, but not right now. If you find any opportunity like it's going upside, so if you find any opportunity then go upside. I would recommend to you to go upside from this level, then you can plan. If you find any opportunity for going downside like here, if it's go like this, then go downside. Until then you have to wait for setups. This is per goal right now. Let's see what can happen. Let's talk about US oil. What's going on US oil? In daily time frame we can say this is a daily demand zone where market is going upside. I was planning, but not a really a good demand zone is in here. This all liquidity has been hunted. This is a demand zone where market is going upside. In 1 hour time frame we can see, you can see this is supply levels. Right now this is in a supply levels. Okay, these are all liquidities is in here. These are all liquidities, and this is one of the demand zone. Let me see. So if we find any opportunity to go downside, like if it comes this level, actually US oil is bullish, but for shorter term frame, like if we find any opportunity then go downside, I would go downside. And if it's not happen, like if it doesn't happen like this, then I would wait for break of structure, then go up, then do some like this type of pattern, then I would go upside, because lots of liquidity is as upside here, but because of liquidity is downside also, I'm planning for hunting these liquidities. So this is for USL. Let's see what can happen. You have to wait for pattern. This is for USL. Let's go see you. What's going on? See you. In daily time frame we can see the even already liquidity sweeps. This is the demand zone. ZU is also messy, but pattern is follows, but I didn't find any valid demand zone. That's why I didn't enter in ZU. Right now if you can see, let me see the levels. There is not a greater demand zone. You can see these are all liquidities is down here. This is a demand zone where I was waiting, but right now let's see if I find any opportunity, like let me show you. Like this is also break a structure in downside. This is a break of structure in downside. Let me see. Actually ZU is literally too messy, that's why I didn't enter in ZU. So if we find any opportunity, like if it comes this here, do some this type of pattern, then I would go downside and hunt all those liquidity. And if it doesn't happen, same thing, after breakout of these zones I would find any valid demand zone, a good demand zone, then go upside. But lots of liquidities down here, and my main focus would be the hunting all these liquidities are in downside. Okay, this is for ZU. Let's talk about USA. What's going on USA? In daily time frame we can see market is going down from this supply levels. I was planning from going downside, but you can see these are all levels I was planning from, but these levels were so messy. I was planning from here, but so messy. But right now what you can see, let me show you. If you can see, lots of liquidities is down here. Okay, these are all liquidities is downside. These are all liquidities is downside, you can see. But this is one of the demand zone in 4 hour time frame. We can see, in 1 hour time frame, not valid break of structure. It's bearish, but let me tell you, if it's like this, a good demand zone, then I would go upside, because I would plan from downside from upside level. Now this all liquidities is upside also. if it's happened like this is breakup structure, after breakup structure a good demand zone, then I would plan from upside, because lots of liquidities is upside also. So this is pattern, a good pattern. Let's see what can happen in USD. This is for USD. What can I do? This is for USD right now. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's talk about ZU. What's going on ZU? In daily time frame, we can see ZU also in supply levels, and a good thing that I am already in short side trend in ZU. But let's see what can happen. So this was these all are liquidities. These all are liquidities, and I'm enter from this level. Okay, I was planning from here, and I'm enter from this level. And my target is so big. These all liquidities is my target, but right now you can see market is trying to go upside from this level. So let's see what happened. If we find so right now I am not bullish in CJ because of liquidity is creating in downside also, not a great demand zone. Like if it's happened, like if there, let me show you, let me remove it. In this level you can see these are all liquidities is downside, not a valid demand zone. Like you can see this is a demand zone, but in these things we can see lots of liquidities is down here also, creating liquidities. It can go upside from this level, but this is not according to setup. So we can see this all our liquidity is downside also. So until unless clears all liquidities a great demand zone, then I would not recommend it to go upside. If you want to scalp, then you can go, but for me it would go downside like this. Okay, it can go downside like this. It may consolidate because today is Monday. Let's see what happened. But let me show you in other things. But if it's like this, do some like this. A valid demand zone is really important, like all liquidity is cleared and a great demand zone, then I would plan from buy side. Until then I am not interested in buy side because liquidities are all down here and it's not great. Now let's talk about US30. What's going on US30? Lots of liquidity is down there. This is a demand zone. If it comes here in daily time frame, this is a breakup structure. This is a breakup structure. This whole zone gonna be the supply levels. Let's see in shortest time frame. You have to wait. These are all liquidities. You can see these are all liquidities are here. So if it comes here, if it's come this level, do some breakup structure in downside and a valid supply levels, then I would go downside from this level and hunt all those liquidities down there. Until then I would wait for confirmation. So this is for US30. This is it. I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, do thumbs up and subscribe for more.